Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Rabbi zidni ilma. Rabbi zidni ilma. Rabbi zidni ilma. Today we are going to discuss the topic. Actually, this is lecture number 4, and the topic is products of polynomials. So, this is your lecture number 4, business math. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lecture number lecture number 4. Actually, today we are going to discuss a very important topic, and that topic is product of polynomials. Product of polynomials. This is actually today's topic that we are going to discuss it. So what do you mean by product of polynomials? Do you have any knowledge regarding polynomials? Yes, of course. It is actually elementary topic, It's a simple one. This title, product of polynomials, may seem difficult. Okay. The topic product of polynomial may seem difficult, but inshallah ta'ala you will find it easy. It seems difficult, but actually it is so much easy. We need not to worry regarding product of polynomials. Okay, although it sounds intimidating, it sounds difficult one, but actually you will find it fairly easy. Okay, so what do you mean by polynomials? I think before discussing polynomials, we should start. We should try to understand what do you mean by the terms and expressions. So it will be better to understand polynomials. We should first need to know regarding what do you mean by terms and what do you mean by expressions. So let me write here. If I write 12xy plus 52y minus 4. Okay. If you notice this equation that I have written here, if you notice, you will find out two main signs. Let me change the color here. This sign and this sign, a positive sign and negative sign. This is a positive sign and this is the negative sign. Okay, actually these signs tell you there are actually three terms. Which how many terms are there in this equation? How many? How many? How many terms? How many terms are there in this equation? Actually, there are three terms available in this equation. Okay, how did you know it? Actually, you knew it with the support of given signs. Which signs? Positive sign and negative sign. So this is actually first term, then this is actually a second term, and then this is the third term. Okay, first term, term number 1, term number 2, and term number 3. Okay, so we have actually three terms in this equation: 12xy plus 52y minus 4, and this whole expression 12xy plus 52y minus 4, and this whole equation is known as expression. Okay, this whole equation 12xy plus 52y minus 4, this whole equation is known as expression. And expression, always remember, expression could be consisting of one term, two term, or three term, maybe more than three term, four term, five term, six term. There can be many terms you can find out, you can trace out from the given expression. Okay, so simple. Now we have good concept of what do you mean by terms and expressions. So now let's come to the polynomials. Let me change the color here. Polynomials. Polynomials. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Polynomials. So what do you mean by polynomials? If I ask you a question, what do you mean by polynomials? The answer of this question is so simple. Poly means poly means many. Poly means many. Okay. What do you mean by polynomials and what do you mean by poly? Poly means many and nomials means, and what do you mean by nomials? Nomials means parts. They are also known as They are also known as terms. So polynomials means many parts or many terms. Okay. If I write, if I say, let me change the color first here. If I say, one term, if I say, if I say two terms, and if I say three terms. Okay. If I say one term, if I say two terms, if I say three terms, what can I call one term in polynomials? The question arises here. What should I call them? What should I? Question is, let me change the color of pen. Let me change the color here. For your convenience, I'm going to change the color. I think I should pick the orange color. Okay, ठीक है. What should what should I what should I or what should we give the name? Give the names to these titles. These titles. This is a question. One term, two term, or three term. So question arises, what should I call them? What should be the name that I should impose on them? Okay. What should be the title that I should give them to the one term, to the two term, to the three term under the category of polynomials? So If I give the one term as a title, if I give the name to one term, if I give the name to a one term under the category of polynomials, what should I say to this? I will call it as a I will call it as a monomials, as a monomials. Okay. And what do you mean by mono? Mono means one. Easy. Okay, good. And if I call and if I call two term, let me rub this one. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Two term. What will be the best name of the two term under the category of polynomials? The two term under the category of polynomials will be known as binomials. Okay, binomials. So what do you mean by? What do you mean by bi? Bi means two. So what will be the final name of three terms? Let me change the color here. I think green or this color would be better, or purple would be better. Three term. So what will be the best name to the three term under the category of polynomials? What will call it? That three term. The three term will be known as trinomials. Trinomials. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tri means three. Tri means three. So what we have learned here, what we have knowledge regarding the polynomials, we can say that there are different types of polynomials available in a mathematics. It could be a one term, it could be a two term, it could be a three terms. Sometimes it could be more than three terms. So one term is famous as monomials, two terms is commonly known as binomials, and three term is famous as trinomials. So what we can call them as, we can call them as, these are the actually, these are the actually types of types of polynomials. Polynomials. These are actually categories of polynomials. Okay. I think now we have good knowledge regarding what do you mean by polynomials. By poly means many, nomials means terms. Okay. So one term is known as monomials, two terms are known as binomials, three terms you can call them as a trinomials. So let's discuss first. Let me give you the example of monomials first. To understand the concept deeply, let's discuss one term monomials first. So let me write here monomials. Change the color, pick the black pen, and okay, what we have discussed here, monomials. Monomials. What do you mean by mono? Mono means one, and nomials means term. So what do you mean by this? It means that one term. It means that one term. Change the color here. Say for instance, if I write, let me give you example. If I write here as a 4x, okay. So this is the one term or this is the one equation, okay. Or I can write like this. Let me give the second example. I can write like this 4xy, or sometimes the one term equation could be given as 4xyz, okay. So this is all about the examples of the monomers. It could be also as, let me give you another example. Example 5. Let me give you example 10. This is the example of monomers or the one term, okay. So let me give you some little detail. What do you mean by 4x? Can you tell me what do you mean by 4x? So always remember, I asked you question. I asked you what do you mean by 4x? So always remember, in algebra, numbers and letters next to each other means multiply. Okay, this is the number and this is the letter. What do you mean by this in algebra? In algebra, it means that they are actually there is actually multiplication between the number and the letter. Okay, if I say what do you mean by 4xy, if I say what do you mean by 4xy, so always remember, as I said earlier to you, in algebra numbers and letters next to each other means multiply. So 4xy means 4 times x times y. So what we are doing here, actually we are doing the multiplication. Okay, is it easy? Yes, of course it is easy one. So this is all about the monomials. So let me give you another example of the two terms. Let's pick the example of the two terms. Change the color here. Binomials. Binomials. Binomials means, if I write the example, if I write the example here as a 4x square plus 4x. So what do you mean by this is this expression? What do you mean by this equation? See, if you notice, let me highlight the color. If you notice, there is a positive sign here. Here is a positive sign. This positive sign tells you there are actually two terms given in this equation. First term is the 4x square and second term is 4x. So what we had discussed earlier, in binomials you will find out two terms. So this is the example of binomials. Bi means two, nomials means terms. So we have actually here two terms given in this equation. Okay, easy. So these two terms are actually separated by the plus sign. These terms, these two terms are separated by the plus sign. Okay, easy, excellent, very good. So let me give you the example of three terms that is known as trinomials. Okay, three terms trinomials. Example of three terms. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Trinomials. What do you mean by trinomials? Tri means three. Nomials means terms. The equation could be as 3xy plus 2x plus x. What will you observe here? There are positive signs here. There are actually two positive signs here, x and x. These positive signs actually indicates that there are three terms available in this equation, in this expression. This is the first term, this is the second term, and this is the third term. Okay, so this is all about the trinomials. Easy. Okay, good. And 3x is the first term, 2x the second term, and x is the third term. And this whole equation is known as expression, as we discussed since the start of the session. In the beginning of the session, we have tried to understand what you mean by expression. Expression is, it's all about the whole equation, and the equation could be consisting of, and the equation can be consisting of one term, two terms, or three terms. Okay, so bi means two, tri means three, and mono means mono means one. Okay, let's do some exercises of products of polynomials. Let me write the some exercises for the practice purposes and for the purpose of to understand this concept very clearly, nicely. Okay, let me write the some examples, some problems. Number one, 4x raised to power 3 y times 6x square y square times 3x raised to power 3 y raised to power 4. One. Number two, 4a square b c times minus 3a b square c square times minus 6a cube b square c raised to power 5. Number 3, 3a square 3a square times 5a cube. Number 4, 6x raised to power 4 times 3x raised to power 7. Number 5, minus 7p raised to power 4 times 4p raised to power 3. Find the question is find the product. Okay, find the products of these polynomials. Okay, okay, do it. Inshallah, we will meet again in the next session, in the next lecture. For the today's lecture, we have these 5 example for your practice, for your understanding purpose. Inshallah, in next class, we will first solve these problems, and inshallah, we will proceed further into this subject. into this topic, polynomials, and we also try to understand in this concept under the category of division. Okay, then slowly and gradually we will go to the higher level. We can also do the some special products. After that, we will do the squares, cube of binomials. Then we will try to solve factorizations, trinomials that are perfect squares. Then some exercise will be done. After that, inshallah, we'll try to have some fractions. Then we'll try to proceed further into derivatives, integrations, financial engineering such as time value of money, okay, and bond valuations, equity valuations, cost of equity, and so many interesting topics inshallah we will do here in this series. In this series, also we'll try to solve all the problems, words problem, study problems, business math, financial engineering, math for finance, so many examples, so many exercises inshallah that are coming into this subject, and that subject is business math. But actually what I have tried to get the subject from the beginning, from the low level to the advanced level, from the beginning to the advanced level. Beginning is, the basic concepts are very much necessary, like terms, expressions, polynomials, binomials, trinomials, addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. These are the actual pillars of the business math. If we don't know about the trinomials, we don't know about the factorization, we don't know about the how to subtract, how to multiply trinomials, if we don't know regarding what do you mean by the expressions, what do you mean by the terms, then we will be not able to do the problems like derivatives, integrations, financial engineering, equity valuations, okay, bond valuations, calculus. These are actually difficult topics. So for understanding these types of topics, we first need to know regarding the basic concepts. Basic concepts are the actual pillars. If your basic concepts are clear, you can do the, you know, you can do the surprising factors, and you can achieve, and the sky will be your limit. So for today's topic, I'm saying Allah Hafiz. I'm signing up the lecture, and I'm saying Allah Hafiz, and with the dua that Allah Almighty bless you all. Allah Almighty keep you happy forever in your life. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.